Travelers, sorry for the cold shoulder, everyone. Things got a little chaotic around the holidays, but I got this super sick mask for Christmas. Isn't that nice? Anyways, welcome back to Dark Dwellings, everyone. We are back for 2026, travelers, and it is time that we find a new vehicle for the channel. Now, we're gonna be holding on to this vehicle for the foreseeable future. So we want an official Dark Dwellings vehicle that can tackle any job, any project we want to throw at it on this channel. In order to find the one, right, the unicorn, if you will, we need to do the due diligence, right, and thoroughly inspect any potential vehicle that we're gonna want for this channel. And that's what we're here to do in today's video. Now, we currently have a vehicle with us that fit all of the criteria as far as year, miles, body type, color, you get the idea. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and start the inspection to see if this is the one, starting with the engine. So for this one, you're gonna wanna pop the hood of your vehicle and look around the best you can for leaks of oil, coolant, any kind of fluid really. And go ahead and start the vehicle up. Now you're gonna check for any signs of a weak or a rough idle, listen for knocking, ticking, and even squealing. Next up, we're gonna check the transmission performance. Transmissions are extremely expensive and very difficult to replace, so don't sleep on this one. You want to see how your transmission behaves. Does it shift hard? Does it seem like there's any delays or crazy noises? If there is, it might not be looking good for you. Also, be sure to check for any transmission leaks underneath your vehicle. And pro tip for you here, if it's a very popular vehicle, you can always test drive a few of the same model to see what's normal behavior. Suspension and steering is up next. All right, let's go ahead and give this thing a test drive, shall we? Now for steering and suspension, you're gonna wanna make note of if the vehicle pulls to one side when driving in a straight line. Listen for any clunks or knocking when going over uneven terrain, and take your vehicle through a wide range of legal speed to see if there's any vibrations when driving. You're gonna need brakes, so go ahead and check them. Now, at some point during your test drive, it's probably a good idea to slow down and stop. This would be a great opportunity to check out the brakes. Do you notice any squealing or grinding when braking? Any sort of shaking in the steering wheel? The brake pedal should also be firm. You don't want something to feel mushy under your feet. Time for the electrical system. This is an easy one. You're gonna wanna go through every single one of your vehicle's electrical components. Everything from climate control knobs, audio, windshield wipers, lights, turn signals, brakes, side mirrors. Make sure every single electrical component works, and if it doesn't, make sure you're willing to fix it, because you just might have to. Here's an easy one. Check your fluids. Check as many of the fluids as you can. Now, depending on the kind of vehicle you get, some of these might be easier to access than others. Wiper fluid, coolant, engine oil, transmission fluid, and brake fluid. You want to make sure that these are filled to an appropriate amount and show no signs of discoloration. Next on the inspection, we got tires and alignment. Check every single tire for uneven wear. This could go back to being a suspension problem, or maybe you just need an alignment. Also, be sure to check for tread life. This doesn't necessarily mean that something's wrong with the vehicle, but if you have to replace the tires as soon as you get it, then that could be an unexpected expense. Okay, it's time to get a little dirty. We gotta get underneath the vehicle and check the frame. Now, it's not always pretty getting underneath your vehicle, but it's vital that you check for rust. You're gonna wanna check for any parts of the frame that are completely rusted through. Oh, and you see, this is why we get down here. Someone carelessly overlooked whatever this is. Check the underside of your vehicle, travelers. Now there's just one more thing we gotta inspect, travelers. And this is the one thing that's always overlooked. No mechanic will check for it. No dealership will even mention it. No Carfax will even report it. But lucky for you, all my travelers, Cody's got your back. Now, it's no mystery that our previous vehicle had some hidden issues. But this time, we've learned from our mistakes, and we're not taking any shortcuts with this new vehicle. Which brings us to our final piece of the inspection. And the one you need... So this is the one that you need to pay extra close attention to. Is this vehicle possessed? Yes! Is there a demonic presence in this vehicle? Nah, forget it. I'm not doing this again. I'm not.